Good day, good day, good day, good day. Hey, thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I'm your host, the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs. And this is my story, this is my ministry. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about the good, I'm gonna talk about the bad, I'm gonna talk about the ugly. A lot of time I get a lot of message in regards to my experience on Rikers Island. Hey folks, listen, people do not understand. You know what? Going through any type of jail, prison system, you know what? Here it is. It's a lot of things that happen that goes on there that people don't even talk about. And right now it's when I went back there at the age of 21, Brooklyn House in Rikers Island. And right now it was different because once again, I was no longer a teenage. Like back then when I used to go there between 16 and 20, that's adolescent. Now 21 is up, is adults, grown men. So it's a different ball game. When you're dealing with these individuals and you get any type of misunderstanding or whatever, or you disrespect anybody, you gotta be ready to pay. You gotta be ready to pay. You're gonna get your butt whipped, or you gotta be ready to pay by losing your life. So everything goes when you out there in that system, especially in Rikers Island. And like I told you, back then, I'm walking around with probably like $5,000 worth of jewelry on me. A chain, medallion, a nugget watch at the time, because that was hot. Sit back and think about it. I'm walking around with somebody bail money on my wrist and on my chest. And you know what? To me, if I got a $5,000 bill or $2,500 bill, I want to go home and I don't got nobody on the outside to get me home, guess what? My mentality later for that. I'm going after this guy. But the difference is, I'm facing life. I didn't have nothing to lose. And you know what? I didn't have that type of problem because by that time, you get in there and to me, I had a death wish. That's the only way I can explain it, a death wish. And why I say it's a death wish or whatever, because once again, why are you gonna make yourself a target? Even back then, why are you gonna make yourself a target? I don't care who you are, what you are, any and everybody can be had. I could have been had, okay? I'm gonna tell you, I went to HDM. I was in 2 block. While I was in 2 block, you know what? I built relationship, had clout, had juice, and I was able to be part of a position that I had slot time on the phone. And I had a little juice there, I had a little name. And what happened was, back then, people don't like to admit it. You got people that come to jail and what they do. You got people, blacks, they become 5%ers or they become Muslim. Why? For protection. You got some people become Latin kings, or they become blood, or they become Crip. I didn't become anything. I became me. But the difference is you got different people feeling that they have to be part of something in order to maintain their respect or order to maintain their dignity or have some type of form of support. So during that period of time, like I said, I'm on Rikers Island, 86 to 87. And what wound up happening is a couple guys that I knew, one, Tweety, Eric Steele, he came down there, okay? When he came in, he went to 4 block. And when he went to 4 block, what I did is, I went to Deputy Warden Trap. He was over HCM at the time. I went to him. I said, look, I got a cousin. He's in 4 block. And right now, I don't want no problem. I don't want to get into no riot or anything. So what I need you to do, I need you to move my family member from 4 block to 2 block. So guess what? I can keep an eye on them. And I promise you, I'll behave myself. What did he do? Compromise. You take care of people, people take care of you. So what Deputy Trap did, Deputy Warden Trap, he moved him, Tweety, from 4 block to 2 block. Now, I'm not worrying about nothing. Now, whatever he did, guess what? On the strength, he got phone time, food, it didn't matter. He got. Had a similar situation. As I don't know, a few weeks or a month went by. They brought my brother down, okay? And they put him in 7 block. So he's in 7 block. 7 block is controlled by the Hispanic. They are controlled by the Hispanic. So when they put him in 7 block or whatever, you know what I did? I'm right now is, I for some reason, like I told you, I was depressed. I was like a little madman. I went in the mess hall. They didn't have nothing that I wanted. So I walked right out. And when I walked right out, I went back to my 2 block. And when I went to 2 block, all of a sudden they came out of the room that once you get in, you can't come back out to try to control it. So what happened was somebody came to me and said, yo, your brother's here. I said, what? They said, yeah, your brother just got the 7 block and he got the chain and medallion on. I'm like, oh man, I messed up. I'm really trying to get out, but I can't get back out. Okay, now it's a guy that came through named Negro. Negro and me both used to go to Brooklyn Supreme Court. You know what I'm saying? We used to go to Brooklyn Supreme Court often because he was fighting the murder, I was fighting the murder. Me and Negro never say one word to each other. The first time I spoke to Negro, he was walking past. And I knew he was in 7 block with Hound Dog and them. And I said, yo, listen, Negro, tell Hound Dog it's a black guy that just came down to your block, right down to your section. And right now, he got the medallion on. Tell Hound Dog that's my brother, okay? Less than 5 minutes, guess what happened? Less than 5 minutes, Hound Dog came back with Negro. And when he came back with Negro, he like, oh, Glaze, man, we almost went after your man. I said, no, that's not my man. Look at the nose, that's my brother. And to me, folks, listen, I'm leery of Hound Dog. Why? Because when I was a kid on Rikers Island, between the age of 16 and 20, Dog was down there tearing up stuff. He's a little older than us, and he got convicted for 25 to life for murder charge. Him and Pee Wee. May Pee Wee so rest in peace. And right now, I had a lot of respect for Dog. Dog was known for tearing shit up, and I wouldn't want to go against Dog. I'm gonna be honest, I was leery of Dog. But right now, he would have went after my brother. Guess what? It would have been war. You know what I'm saying? Period. He was gonna have to kill me. I was gonna kill him because once again, that's my brother. And I'm telling people, am I my brother keeper? Yes, I am my brother keeper. So when I got him moved to 2 block, okay, I got our eyes on him. Dep Trap gave me another favor. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Deputy Wharton Trap. Hopefully he's still alive. Yo, right now, Deputy Wharton Trap used to look out for a lot of us or whatever. So anyway, right now, when Deputy Wharton Trap gave my brother to me and moved him down there from 7 block to 2 block, that was a way for me to keep our eyes on him. Because once again, let me tell you something, folks. Don't get me wrong, any and everybody can be had. Because even right now, by him being in 2 block with me or whatever, I got my eyes on him. And what I'm trying to say right now is, guess what? Worst go to worst, your family come first, and you got to take care of your people in there, especially in jail. So what wound up happening, I wound up getting acquitted. And I wound up going home. And he wound up going to C95. And we went to C95. It was a Puerto Rican, there's a few Puerto Rican, but one of the name was Superman in particular. Superman jumped. Him and this guy jumped my brother and robbed him. And you know what? Here it is. Okay, he defended himself, but how can you defend yourself against 4 or 5 people? But nevertheless, Superman came back to him once he found out who he was. And he told him, listen, man, we didn't know Glaze was your brother, man. We apologize. Hey, folks, like I say, what I'm just trying to say is, like, anywhere you go, you're going to have problems. And what you got to do is you got to be prepared for that. And what I'm trying to say is right now is, even as young kids, man, I'm talking about from the age of 14 to 24, I went through hell. Even on Rikers Island, I'm walking around with people, bail money on my neck, on my wrist, because I didn't care. Not saying I couldn't get had. Anybody could have knocked my boots off and had. But sometimes you have to bring ASS to get ASS. And I wasn't worried about that. And like I said, I don't try to tell people like I was the toughest, I was the baddest. There was nothing tough or bad about me. I just knew how to survive. I knew how to do what I need to do in order to, make stuff go away. And right now is, like, to me, I was able to, talk to people and resolve. Otherwise, I didn't want to go to war with Hound Dog. But if he would have robbed and got my brother, we went to war. Hey, folks, listen, thanks for joining me. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Like I said right now, look, here it is. That was then, this is now. And people don't understand, when you locked up in a cage, you talk about trauma. All of us that's in there, even the correctional officers that work in there, get traumatized. Because it's like, despite they there and they supposed to be guarding the prisoner, that's a psychological effect, man. Because you always cage in. Hey, folks, don't throw your life away. Don't get caught up in that nonsense. Don't get caught up in that famous father leader game. Don't be picking up that brick throwing at that prison wall for absolutely nothing. Take it for people that know it's not worth it, man. Look at me, man. I'm out here, 90 years old, enjoying the scenery. Peaceful environment. Listen, peace, love, and prosperity. One love.
Is Panoxol right for me? Are you currently suffering from high blood pressure or high cholesterol? Then Panoxol is for you. Panoxol is an all-natural supplement that's been found to help reduce the need for blood pressure medications. If you don't currently have any blood pressure problems, Panoxol is even better for you. Panoxol is an over-the-counter natural food supplement with amino acids and herbs. These natural ingredients support cardiovascular health and may help prevent high blood pressure and high cholesterol, which can lead to heart attack, stroke, and kidney failure. Panoxol's patented formula was designed by an MD of internal medicine and is made in an FDA-certified facility, and its ingredients has been used in holistic treatments for thousands of years. Try Panoxol today and feel better. It's that simple. Healthy heart, mind, and body with Panoxol. You can learn more about Panoxol online at www.panoxol.com or by calling toll-free 1-844-PENOXOL. That's 1-844-726-6965. Start feeling better today with PENOXOL.